there are some odd finishing on the slim bifold. Let's take a look more closely. We have a lot of strings with these particular offerings today from Satchel and Page. We have two. Let's start opening them up. Come in these rather attractive cotton pouches and come in a lot of packaging. So let's get this one out first. I think this one is going to be, yes, this is our slim bifold. Set that right there. And the second one here, this should be our card wallet. Let's set all that aside. Let's get into here. Very nicely protected because this is high quality leather. I really like the look and feel of this. So let's get a twofer going on here. This is brown, but also comes in black. Now, if you've never heard of Satchel and Page before, their design direction comes from a map case the owners of the company's grandfather had used during World War II. You can see it right here. And as you look through their offering on their website, their timelessness is in the styling and longevity, and that is their primary objective with what they do. From a review perspective, let's start with the bifold, a slim bifold, of which it is. There are no features on the exterior. We go to the interior, and we have 6 interior card slots. There's 3 on both sides. If we look here, we can see that it does go all the way down, the leather. It goes all the way down to the bottom. It's not just a topper like we see with a lot of wallets which try to get that slim look. So capacity of 6 to 12 cards and an interior cash slot. It's not a pocket like we are, billfold pocket that we're used to. This is really an open design. This actually helps with some of the slimness because we don't have another layer of leather that's involved here. Whether you like this or not is kind of up to you. I actually personally do. So now let's look at the card wallet really quick. Right here, nothing on the exterior. We come to the interior, we have 4 internal card slots. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now these ones in the back, they're the ones that can handle cash. Folded once, it looks like. We will test that. And capacity up to 8 cards in total. Let's look at the slim bifold. This has measurements of 4.1 by 3.6 by 0.6. And it weighs 2.9 ounces or 81 grams. We bring in the card wallet. Measures 3.7 by 3 by 0.6. And it weighs 1.5 ounces or 43 grams. Those are some good dimensions with this wallet. So let's get into the card and cash insertion test for each of these. Really, I took the cash out of this, but all the cash worked by way of its height. We can see in here, the cards, they just go in so smooth. I mean, the leather is just incredible. So let's talk about that a little bit. Designed in the United States, and both of these are made in Italy. The hides are from the shoulder and are from France, with dyeing of the full grain veg tan being completed in Italy with the Ponte Gola tannery. The finish consists of aniline dyed and hot stuffed with oils and waxes. That provides this deep sheen that we see here, but doesn't hide the distinction of the hide itself. So what do I usually do? Well, I'm gonna smell this because, leather is leather. And that is amazing leather, I have to tell you. There are no paint or chemicals are used on the surface, and as you notice, I really enjoy the smell of this thing. The edges are oiled and buffed. So you can see that they are a wrap over edge, but they are oiled and buffed, so they should last a long time. Edges is where a lot of the wear and tear comes from, and when you have a rolled edge like this, that's where you will start to see the wallet break down. This edge will take a lot of wear, then it separates, and that's where you'll sometimes have a problem, and it starts to not look very good. But this is leather that is really going to be applying itself nicely over the years. Has a very minimalist stamp here for the maker. We see machine sewing with the edges being rolled. They roll in like that. We see that with the slots, which we can see the leather goes all the way down. We mentioned that to the bottom on all of these. So they're not just toppers, which I really appreciate. And you'll notice that on the interior, we don't have any flesh side of the leather. This is all finished. All the finished sided leather. That's what gives us a sense of luxury, which I really appreciate. And now if we get into this On the slim card, we do see a bit of the flesh side on the interior, but really you're getting a complete finish. Now, there are some odd finishing on the slim bifold. Let's take a look more closely. I don't see specific reinforcement on the areas which will experience the greatest stress. So be aware of that. That'd be down here in these corners, up here in these corners as the wallet pulls out for cash that you're going to be pulling in and out of this. But we see good reinforcement in the card wallet itself, all in the right places up here. And of course, this is folded as well. And we have leather that folds down in here and leather that folds up over the top. For the main interior of both of these, we can see that we have finished leather. We don't have any of the flesh side being shown, except for right here, right on the inside. Otherwise, very luxurious. This is a wallet that has been fine-tuned, and I love this leather. It does give you a sense of luxury. I really appreciate this, and this will wear and patina in a beautiful way. Now, on the slim bifold, we see a crease aesthetic that comes across all of these card slots, and we see a very minor stamp for the maker, very diminutive, and I think something that's appropriate and acceptable. And now all of Satchel and Page products have a lifetime warranty. Now, as of this recording, the slim bifold is $75 and the card holder is $65. Honestly, not that bad. So now let's look at the usability. The leather in all of these products is luxurious, supple, looks great. I keep mentioning that because it really is. For the slim bifold, I've always been a fan, like I mentioned, of this open billfold pocket concept. It reduces bulk and you have immediate access to your cash. You can go grab your cash just fine. You don't have to open it up to have access to it. The downside is it's more open. Cards are properly staggered here. I think you saw that. Let me show you again. And again, the cards just slide in and out, but they are not going to come out by way of having them fall out of the wallet. It's just an excellent usability experience here, and they are stacked. So you're not having them be on top of each other. They are staggered, which we really like. Now, once you get past one card per slot, I mean, if you have more than 6 cards, then you should be looking probably at a different wallet. This is supposed to be a slim bifold, and with 6 cards and cash in here, you really do achieve that. Now, for the card holder, which is my favorite. If you've been watching for a while, you know that I lean more towards the slim minimalist style wallet. I like how it fits most cash, really only folding once. This is very small, so the design has been really put together nicely so that you can get cash in here folded once as well as cards. And I think I've shown this as we were going through, but see, just the cards go in so nicely, and again, they're not going to fall out. Again, all leather will stretch if you give it the opportunity, so just be careful in what you do. Well, we had a couple cards still left in there, and so a nice offering from Satchel and Page. Now, on to the final score. These wallets ended up with the same score. I thought they were excellent. Quality of 5. A couple things we talked about, but really will not impact the longevity or the quality of this wallet overall. Price of 3, I think they're very reasonable for the quality of the construction, the quality of the leather that's put into it, and the design. The features, 3, it's everything you kind of expect. Usability of 4 on both of these. You're not fighting this wallet to be able to use it. And perception of 4. I think Satchel and Page has put a lot of effort and creativity and design specifically for what they're trying to create here. And that gives us a great score of 4 out of 5. Now, if you like this review, then watch this one next. As always, like I always say, and if you're interested in more, just do a search on the website. I'm sure if it's a wallet you've heard about, I've likely reviewed it. And if not, leave a note. And we'll see you in the next review. Bye.